What you doing over there?
It is dinghy swap day. And dinghy swap. And some people are gonna think it's a downgrade, but I think it's gonna be a major upgrade for us.
Check out that beast. And say goodbye to it. Okay?
Good.
Alright, let's get a new dinghy.
Here we go. Nautical Ventures, Dania Beach, Florida. All right, I think we hang a left out here, and then we go down and we hang another left.
I'll trust you. And the Google machine.
We're almost there. It's actually right up here.
Oh, good job. That's very good dinghy driving, honey. I'm very impressed. Look at all these motorboats. Whoa. That's a big engine. Man, 3 of them. Hello.
We're gonna fill you a new boat purchase?
And we are here for a new boat purchase.
All right.
You heard it's ready?
Cool.
Yeah.
Which one?
We have the Highfield.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was hoping for something fiberglass with 2
No,
engines.
no.
Oh, yeah, no. Thank you.
This is Chance.
Yep.
Hello. What are you, our broker? Is it a broker when you're buying a dinghy?
I think you're just a salesman. The broker because it's not a used boat.
Ah.
It's brand new.
Gotcha.
I'll be your broker for your AB.
Perfect. There she is.
Oh, she looks so little. They put the fuel tank in the wrong place. It's supposed to go up here. It's only 3 gallons and I'm huffing and puffing.
That'll reach.
More stuff. Ooh,
Sweet.
look at that dry bag. Fancy pants. So we are moseying around the store waiting because they are dropping our dinghy in the water, or getting ready to drop it in the water. And he's also checking the stats on our current dinghy because they actually will sell dinghies as well. So hopefully this should be an even swap, or maybe we'll even make a little of our money back.
Now we keep dreaming. All this fancy stuff we can't fit on our boat.
What have you found that you don't need?
Cool. It's on clearance. Battery powered skateboard? Yeah?
I don't think that's gonna do you a whole lot of good.
The motor would probably get salt water in it and I would probably destroy it and fall. Well, I'd probably destroy it myself.
But
I should really be asking for advice on this stuff.
heck yeah.
Whoa. That's really heavy.
Which one will not catch a barracuda?
Yeah.
Fancy kind. The motor. Man. Stand up or sit down paddleboard fishing.
Catamaran.
Catamaran fishing at that, yeah. That is awesome. Ooh, with the GoPro action.
That's so extreme. The fishing is so extreme. We need a GoPro.
You know what? If you reeled up
Yeah.
a huge fish on this
Like a
thing,
tuna.
and I would be really impressed.
Heck yeah.
You got this, Bob.
Yeah.
35 pounds, 25 miles per hour, 40 plus mile range. This is an e-bike that looks sick.
It's not actually in that bag, is it?
No.
Oh,
No.
I was like,
Oh, yeah.
wow.
I'm really strong. pretty slick.
20
Originally $4,999. I think it's out of our budget.
That's like as much as our dinghy.
It is.
Want to take it for a ride real quick?
Sure.
It takes a little getting used to versus the steering wheel.
Okay. Test spin.
So right now she's in neutral. If you want to go forward, just flick it into forward.
Okay. The opposite, yeah. It's gonna be a fun challenge. Not so bad. Oh yeah.
Speed demon.
So it's a little adjustment period, but it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it.
Driver swap.
All right, forward. Okay. And okay, I see.
Give it a little goose, get used to it.
It's got more power than I expected. Trying to focus here. Okay, there we go. Okay. This part's not as bad as I thought it would be sitting on the side.
Yeah, I like sitting. That's what's nice about the full tubes, about tube boats in general, because you have the cushion on the side.
The big question is, why are we swapping the dinghy?
Yeah, there's 3 basic reasons why we're switching dinghies.
Yeah.
Switch.
It's impractical because of the storage space. Our current dinghy.
Yes.
It's flashy.
It's
And
super heavy. It's way too heavy for our boat. It's way too heavy to bring on shore. It's just too heavy.
even though it is very comfortable to ride in, it's very comfortable to drive, it doesn't have as much storage space on the inside. So, and also it's the way that it's broken up, putting our folding bicycles in there.
Yeah. I feel like it's a knee-jerk reaction. We've got this fancy, flashy center console, super heavy dinghy, and with electric everything, and now we've chosen to go simple, aluminum, lightweight, no battery, so it's a pull start with a trigger. It's the exact opposite of what we have now. So
yeah, but it's more us. Like we would have never ever picked this dinghy out. We didn't want it, but the seller of our boat would not sell his boat without selling the dinghy.
Yes, so that's why we ended up with it. So we know that this dinghy, even though it's a tiny bit smaller, the brand Highfield is supposed to be just as good, if not better. On their website, they say they're better. Certain things are better about it.
And when we did all the research, everything that came up, like those were the 2 top brands. So it was like AB and Highfield. So we knew we were going to get one or the other.
And mainly because of the depth. The AB and the Highfield have a lot of depth, which means you get splashed less.
And you can fit more in there.
And you fit more stuff.
Yeah.
So cheeks. That's it. You know, it's some people might call it a downgrade, and a few people have already. Why would you want to sell that dinghy?
Why would you get rid of that dinghy? Yeah. But it just doesn't make sense, and it doesn't seem to make sense for us on our boat especially, but also just as planning to travel around the world.
You don't,
It just doesn't seem like a practical dinghy. So if you want all of the specs,
just click over to our website. We won't go crazy.
Exactly. But if you want to know like the weight difference and all of that.
Oh yeah, that you can't exactly pull it like that. All right, left-handed pull. It starts up real easy. How long does that last?
Quite a while.
Okay.
I mean, as long as you take care of it.
Let's go, Nikki. Hop in.
Bigger friends. Got all our crap in here now.
I know. It's
Gotta
good and
organize
junked
that.
up.
Just like that. Thanks.
Have a good one.
He's such a nice.
Yeah, really nice people there. The only reason we found them was they were like a mile from Dania
And they sold Highfield.
Yeah, and they sold Highfield. So, I'm in neutral. Okay,
Now you gotta go forward.
Oh, one thing, we weren't really supposed to do it, but we put a 20 horsepower engine on this. And the guy that built it in the shop when we were getting the oil, he goes, be very, very careful. Oh, yeah, he said be very careful. I should wear this no matter what, all the time, because this is extremely powerful. But we can't show you because we have to break it in.
Gotta work with the wind.
Well, we're obviously not at the marina anymore.
No, we made it to the Bahamas, and it's been almost a month since we bought the dinghy.
Yes, and there's definitely been some adjustment, but it's just tiny. Just like Chance said, it's a few days of doing
Getting used to it, yeah.
Yeah, and now it just seems natural.
And it feels like a dinghy, like any dinghy. It wasn't some big dramatic like change going from the old dinghy to this dinghy. I don't feel like.
No, the biggest downside I see with this dinghy versus the old one is, in the old one, you could cruise like this, you know, with your loved one by your side. But now it's more like, you know, this in between us.
Yeah.
So it's not quite as romantic. I would say that's probably the biggest downside.
Yeah, but there's plenty more pluses
Yes.
that make up for that big time. Like being able to beach it. There's no way.
No way we could have beached that 500-pound beast.
No, it would have been too heavy, and it would have probably damaged it trying to drag it up. It just wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. So far it's been a great dinghy. The engine is slightly heavy for Nikki.
Yeah, it's a bit of a beast to
Tilt it.
Yeah, to tilt it up and down, but it is doable. But yeah, something to think about.
We've drug it on the beach a couple times, and it's been no problem getting it back in the water. So that's been nice. The other thing that we're still not 100% positive about is we probably could have fit the dinghy that was just a foot and a half longer on our boat. It would have been just barely fit.
Yeah, everybody says your dinghy is your car, so get the biggest dinghy with the biggest motor that you can fit on your boat.
Yeah.
And so a little bit larger, because right now we could comfortably seat 4, no problem.
Yeah.
5, definitely.
Without gear. 6 is really pushing it.
Yeah.
At 2 people with a lot of gear is probably perfect for this size of dinghy.
Right, or 4 people with minimal scuba gear would probably be it, but yeah.
But we did get a really good deal on this dinghy and the engine. We got a discount, and
We asked if you could have one too.
Exactly.
And
They said yes. If you go to Nautical Ventures, just tell them you saw this video or mention the code Wynns.
Yeah.
Just tell them you saw the video, and they will give you a good discount too, which is nice.
Yeah, it's like 5%. There isn't a huge margin on dinghies, so we don't get it's not like 20% off or anything. That would be unheard of.
Yeah, it's
so
not like buying a car.
No.
Unless you buy last year's model or something. Or you could buy our used one.
Yes, ours is still for sale because, well, we just dropped it off.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a great dinghy. It was just too big and too heavy for our boat.
Definitely the right choice.
Yes, I feel like it's good. Happy with our dinghy. I'm glad we went the bigger motor because when we do have people on board, it makes a difference for the get up and go.
And I'll do my first oil change here on it shortly, so we can really, it's done with the break-in period, so we can really get on it. And yeah, you'll see it in, obviously, all of our videos.
Yeah, it's our vehicle now. But, yeah. So anyway, that's the dinghy.
Yeah.
And the
Wanna
dinghy update.
Show them how easy it is to push out. See ya! Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment!